AFL. They moved him up into the midfield when they were behind. He was able to help a turnaround. There's an excellent grab by Blitzarves, chopped it off. You can see his face full of indecision, still doesn't know where to kick to. Just thumps it, and Hawkins gets to the right spot, and Vice-like, who takes the mark. He's
started well.
He has. Just a little edgy and nervous as to where to kick to. Down the line, Taylor and Hawkins both in the air. Cats can raffle it at ground level. And the handball from Menzel sends Blitzarves with the joy and honour of putting the Cats' third goal through. Now Petrarca, they need a classy goal. And that's exactly what he delivers. Harms calling for it long. It's
worked out. It's a great kick.
Some give up on their dreams of playing AFL footy. Some stick with it. And Tim Smith would dearly love to have an AFL goal next to his name. And he does. At Etihad Stadium, what a moment.
Ground bigger. Yeah, I think so, King. I think they're a better team when they're playing sort of a kicking game rather than an up-tempo speed game. Certainly Geelong looked more comfortable when there's some real speed on the game.
Selwood went for Dangerfield. McCarthy was able to control Vince. Couldn't control the kick. Motlop, an important touch. And guess who? Dangerfield's in the game. It'll be a mighty roar from the Cats fans if he can finally kick straight. He doesn't back himself. Instead, he gives it to Thurlow, who may not make the distance, but Hawkins will mark it on the line.
Gee whiz.
Hawkins, has he hooked it back and half? He has, for his third goal. A scrounge it forward, Henderson, a fumble, opens the door for Wiedemann. Back for Hannon, but he's got to compete with Joel Selwood. And Selwood's kicked it straight back to Hunt, who with a run-up can go for goal.
That's a cracking
What a kick from Jaden Hunt. Selwood wills himself to the footy again. Thurlow knew that the skipper was there and he had great awareness of Guthrie. Dangerfield put the ball in his pocket and away he goes. Off to Menegola as the Cats stride forward. Menzel got to go for it and he knew it. Takes the mark. Thought about Taylor instead. He's going to craft another one. Great to see him in full swing. Daniel Menzel.
As Maxi Gawn's coming off there, Kingy.
Yeah, he's in real trouble. I think that right knee is giving him some grief. He's walked very gingerly and very slowly for about 60 metres now. He's in a fair bit of discomfort.
It's a big story.
Yeah, huge story. This could be the Melbourne Finals campaign.
Wow.
I mean, if there's a problem with that right knee, he's already got some strapping there.
Both arms up and there's Dangerfield. Well restrained by Watts. He goes again, Paddy, and gets it McCarthy, not clean. Jack Watts is the winner. Strides away. He might go for goal here, Jack. He'll need the bounce. End on end on end. What's the wonder for the D's? Menegola waited through the traffic and eventually got the handball going to Duncan. He waited it perfectly for Mackie, and they're out wide. Menzel has got Hawkins long as the main go-to man, or Taylor in short. He goes for Taylor, and Taylor didn't want to wait. He didn't want the shot for goal. Instead, Patrick Dangerfield has kicked his second no-brainer. Mackie, desperate stakes. Too high by his own teammate. Oliver flicks it out again. Motlop got the hand in. Tyson, Oliver. It's an exhaustive setup, but eventually Neville Jenner, has it got the distance? It has, and for once it's dead straight. Parfitt's been one of the Cats' best. Duncan to the danger man. Hawkins brought the pack, they capsized to the ground, and Motlop reaped the rewards. And they keep kicking goals, so the game is still well and truly on. And gave it up and then put a tackle on, but not enough to win the ball back. And Petrarca emerged unscathed. And now it's Kent versus Ruggles. Kent gets inside 50. And he's kicked a goal. They've missed so many. The joy of getting one straight. Dean Kent gets it together again. Even from that last line, Hunt can create, although this time a bit ambitious, as Selwood takes the mark. Cat skipper trying to lift. And he's found it difficult under the duress provided by this tough Melbourne unit. Off to Menegola. Deep again as the seconds count down. Menzel! What a grab. As tough as the Hawkins kick was, this is every bit, maybe a little tougher. But Menzel is mercurial around the sticks. 2 late goals, 2 daggers to the D's. And the Cats are within 3 points. Zach Smith of Geelong. Nice little work from the Cats to get it to Dangerfield. Oh, Parsons wanted to give it back to him, even though he had a man on, but meant nothing to Dangerfield. Deep with the kick. Hawkins, he's pushing and shoving, and Menzel can sweep in, but no, McDonald was there. A thorn in their side. An unusual kick backwards, could still be costly. Menzel kept it alive, and Parfitt's impressed so much, and he still impresses one more time, and they get together a goal, the Cats. Blitzers. Menzel demanding it. Said, put it up and I'll take the mark. Oh, and he almost did. And McCarthy goal anyway. They're coming in a fierce rush. Menegola, good pressure. And it's hard to find an escape right now for the Demons. They're swarming. The left boot of Patrick Dangerfield has collected a magnificent goal. You can only hold him back for so long. What's good strength against Blitzers. Mackie. He couldn't get released quick enough. Duncan, that's a terrific cut-off and intercept from Neil Thorne. Now Henderson's got the job ahead of him here. And Hannon kicks a goal, and it could be a critical one. Instead, he'll kick it reluctantly to the top of the square. Motlop stays behind. The ball thumped clear. Harms, great take, but he ran straight where Parfitt was ready and waiting. And that was a clear holding the ball, I'm afraid. The young man from the NT. Big moment here in the game. Cats lead by 11. It's been a tale of two teams when it comes to kicking for goal.
But the reality is,
Menzel's got out the back here, Uzi, to collect his fourth goal of the afternoon. And he's never shy to kick or enjoy a goal, Daniel Menzel.
Access All Areas is back.
Are you going to dispute what I've just said?
Oh, you like a big statement.
Every Monday, Gary Lyon, Damien Barrett and Matthew Lloyd review the weekend's action and dissect all the big news in the AFL.
Played like a side that had a soft attitude.
Top-grade analysis and opinions that matter.
Another week or two of that sending back to the VFL.
Access All Areas will leave you knowing what's important in our game.
It's a disgrace, Gary.
Let's not get hysterical about it.
Mondays, exclusive to afl.com.au.